Hello everybody. So today we are going to be looking at lesson 4 of our vocabulary. So we have a new root this week and a new affix. We have a prefix. So let's take a look here. Our new root, we kind of have two versions of it, aud and audi, which both mean like to hear. So we have the word audible, which is an adjective, means heard or able to be heard. If you can hear something, it is audible. Audience is a noun. It's a group of people who gather together to listen to or watch something, or the people who watch, read, or listen to something. So if you go to watch a movie, you are in the audience. And then audio is an adjective of or relating to the sound that is heard on a recording or a broadcast. It's like an audio recording. Then we have audition, which is a noun. So an audition is a short performance to show the talents of someone, like an actor or a musician. So if you're trying out for a play, you are going to audition. And auditorium. It's a noun. It's a large room or building where people gather to hear a speech or watch a performance. So if you go to watch a play, you are in kind of an auditorium, or if you go to watch a movie, you're in an auditorium. And then for our prefix this week, we have anti or anti, which means opposite or against. So our first word is antidote. That is a noun. It's a substance that stops harmful effects of a poison or something that corrects or improves the bad effects of something. So like an antidote for a snake bite. We have antisocial. Antisocial is an adjective. Now, I don't like this part, that's violent or harmful to people. I don't think that that is correct. I think that some people that are antisocial maybe, but not all of them. Antisocial means like they are not friendly to people. So like Jessica is very shy, but many people assume that she's just antisocial. She doesn't like to be around other people, not very friendly to others. And then our next word is antipathy. Antipathy is a noun, and it's a strong feeling of dislike. So if you don't like something, you feel antipathy toward it. We have antiseptic. It's a noun. Antiseptic is a substance that prevents infection in a wound by killing bacteria. So an antiseptic would be like what you put on a cut or a scrape after you hurt yourself. And antibody. Antibody is a noun, and it's a substance produced by the body to fight a disease. So like a flu shot has antibodies, or after you get a cold, or when you have a cold, you have antibodies inside of your body that fight that disease. So those are all of our words for this week. So make sure that you keep this nearby while you're working. And let's take a look. So we're going to be looking at activity 3A and activity 3B. Since you are watching a recording, I would like you to pause here and fill in activity A. When you're done, pop back in and you can check your answers. Number 1, after the performance, the audience got to their feet. Number 2, Lewis didn't want to be antisocial, but he really wanted to leave the party and go home. Number 3, it is essential that the sick kids get the correct antibody in the vaccine. Number 4, the kindergartners' play was held in the high school's auditorium. Number 5, the dance instructor did not hold an audition for the performance. Instead, every student was allowed to participate. Number 6, the nurse squirted some antiseptic ointment onto the Mickey Mouse Band-Aid? Number 7, Lizzie's loud singing in the shower was audible throughout the whole house. Number 8, the superhero discovered that the antidote for the jelly plague was peanut butter. Number 9, the television screen was showing the picture, but there was no audio. And number 10, the two rivals exchanged looks of antipathy before the game. Now we're going to move on to activity B, true or false. Again, go ahead and pause the video here, decide true or false for each statement, and then pop back on to check your answers. Number 11, the muted TV was audible except for the subtitles. That word is used correctly, so we'll circle true. Number 12, there were several people in the audience watching the horror movie. That word is used correctly, so again, we will circle true. Number 13, the audio jack, or the audio port on the computer is where the keyboard should be plugged in. Remember that audio means like sound, so like the sound that you hear on a recording, and you wouldn't plug a keyboard into that place. Number 14, Ian and Shauna had an audition for the roles of Romeo and Juliet, respectively. Excuse me. That word is used correctly, so we'll circle true. Number 15, the auditorium paced back and forth, nervous for the upcoming show. Well, an auditorium is a place. It's a large room, so an auditorium can't pace back and forth. So that word is not used correctly. Number 16, Jenna loved telling people the antidote about the time she and her friends went camping. Well, an antidote is like what you use after a snake bite to stop the venom. So that doesn't really make sense. So that word is not used correctly. Number 17, Gregory sat in the corner sipping his drink, antisocial as always. He's not talking to anybody, so that is being used correctly. Number 18, antipathy radiated off the candidates during the intense discussion. Remember that antipathy is like a very strong feeling of dislike. So that word is used correctly. Number 19, Linda drank the antiseptic to help flush out the poison. That one's a little bit tough, but we're going to go with true, because there are some antiseptics that you can drink. And number 20, Lyle hated how much weight he had gained during college. He wished he could return to his high school antibody. Well, an antibody is something that your body produces when you get sick, so that is not used correctly. So for your independent practice, you, as always, are to go through the other pages and choose 3 more activities to complete. So maybe it's understand words, maybe you're going to complete the crossword puzzle, to choose 3 other activities. So you'll have a total of 5 activities to turn in. And last but certainly not least, your secret word of the day. And that secret word today is whale. So I have a whale sticker on my computer. It says you are whaley cute. So your secret word today is whale. If you have any questions about your vocabulary lesson, please let me know. Have a great day, everybody.